Man, it'd be really cool to have a JrxT in a mini version, just like the JrX2. I mean, last time we just put it in the dryer and it shrank down to 1/16 scale. Laser beams. That's right, we'll do laser beams. I hope you're pointing at the car, not me.
Dad? Dad, is that you?
Oh, shit!
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. Do I have some exciting news for all of you? Team Losi has done it again, taking one of their iconic RCs from back in the day and shrinking it down to 1/16 scale. This time we have a mini JrxT. Now I'm going to attempt to address the question that many of you are going to have, and I'm going to give you the answer that Team Losi gave us the first time around when they released the mini JrX2. Why not put out a 1/10 scale version of the JrX2, or for that matter, the JrXT? And that's because Team Losi wants to keep the integrity of the vintage market legit for collectors. Now, another reason why putting out a mini JrXT made sense is because the JrXT is based off of the JrX2 chassis. So if you already have a mini JrX2, well, it only made sense to follow it up with a JrXT because you have 75% of the parts. And also, a third reason is Team Losi is big in the mini segment of RCs with their mini Ts and their mini Bs. So those are the three reasons, basically, well, I think it's reasonable and logical for them to put out another mini RC showcasing one of their iconic RCs from back in the day. Plus, it's going to allow all of us who are fans of Losi from back in the day to now to reminisce and have that nostalgic feel by playing with this. Trust me, you're not going to be disappointed because I have a JrX2 mini and I love it. It totally was awesome out there on the track. And I have a feeling this one is going to be awesome as well. So first off, what are you getting besides the truck? Well, you are getting a 2S reaction 650 milliamp LiPo battery with a wall charger you plug in. From what I can remember, it takes about a half an hour to about 40 minutes to charge this battery, so not a big deal. You're also getting your manual, and they're giving you batteries actually for your remote that you see over here. And you have all of your trim can be adjusted right with these little knobs right over here. It's small, very responsive from what I remember from the mini JrX2, and you could also drive one-handed. Comes in nice and handy when you're filming at the same time, all right? Now, as for the mini truck itself, well, from the outside, this body is a stunner. This is the box art from back in the day, and, well, it's a Toyota body, not the most detailed body, but the paint scheme totally makes up for it. Love the red, orange, and yellow. This is dope. Now, my one ask for, my one wish, is that when they put out the JrX2, and for that matter the JrXT, I wish it just didn't say mini. I know it's being marketed as a mini, but I feel like, well, it would be a little cooler if it just said JrXT on there. Maybe next time. All right. Now, before we get to actually talking about the features of this, I just want to backtrack a little bit and talk about the JrXT. You see, the JrXT came out in 1990, and it was Team Losi's answer to a growing racing segment in the RC world, and that being monster racing. Now, before the JrXT, people were using third-party conversion kits for the JrX2 and for the team-associated RC10, and we're converting those buggies to monster racers, or pretty much stadium trucks, putting bigger wheels and tires, bigger shock towers, shocks on the front, and mounting truck bodies on there. And for their second RC, Team Losi basically killed that third-party market by putting out their own monster racer, an all-in-one kit that you see right over here. And the JrxT and the JrxT totally dominated the competition because of its unique 5-link suspension that you see right here, and as well on the original. Now this is my buddy Tom's JrxT. He's in the process of restoring this. It does not have the original tires on here, but I thought it'd be cool for all of you to see this, the 1/10 scale version versus the 1/16 scale version, to see the size difference. Now, as far as the features of the Mini, this is an identical shrunk down version of the T. So what you got for the T is what you got for the Mini T as well. All right. So first of all, based on the JrxT chassis, you have the 5-link suspension, which really allowed this to excel on loamy backyard tracks like back in the day. Those are dusty, loose dirt, bumps, and ruts. Okay, and I could tell you from experience with the JrxT Mini on a backyard track, it was pretty awesome. And this one is going to be awesome as well in Phil's backyard Deepwood Speedway track. Now, pretty much today, our tracks are different. We have a lot smoother, well-groomed, manicured tracks like clay tracks or carpet tracks. This is for your backyard track with this type of suspension on there. Okay, you're also getting these really nice silver oiled filled shocks. You got the Junior's Choice Mini brushed motor in here. Okay, different from the Mini, the JrxT, you have this front body mount which acts as a bumper. Okay, you have longer shocks also in the front, adjustable links to adjust camber and toe. You have obviously bigger wheels and tires. You have rib tires in the front and these spike tires in the rear. Okay, and you are getting a Mini Spectrum servo and a Spectrum receiver, and you got your 2S LiPo battery right here. It comes already in the truck. All you gotta do is pull out this pin, pull this out, and you can take this out to charge. Now on the battery stay right over here, you have Team Losi etched in. Okay, on the front bulkhead, you have JrxT just like the original, and in the back you have JrxT on the motor plate, just like the original. Although this one's a little scuffed up because, well, Tom's restoring this, okay? So, if you have the JrxT Mini version, that is, you know how much fun it is, and you're going to have the same amount of fun and nostalgia with this one. Now, if I were you and you're interested in this, forget being interested. I'm going to tell you, you should go out and get one. Because this time around, there is a limited edition run on these. The first time with the Mini JrxTs, they put out, obviously, 3 different body kits. You had the JrxT, the Junior 2, and the Pro bodies. Okay, and you can still get those. This time around, this is going to be a limited edition run. They're only putting out 5,000 of these. Okay, so right over here, on my Losi holographic sticker, limited edition. This is number 1,545 of 5,000. Okay, and that number is also etched into the motor plate back over here. So go get yours, pre-order it. I'm going to post the link in my description down below where you can pre-order. Okay, this one over here, this is the back of the box. This one is 1,638 out of 5,000. Now, I have to thank the people over at Team Losi for sending me 2 this time, because one's for me and one's for my buddy Phil, so we could have some fun on the Deepwood Speedway, right? And that's what we're going to get to, because that's what you want to see. You want to see these in action and how much fun they are, okay? So enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll check you all on my next. Take care now. Missed it. I didn't even think it was so quiet at first. I heard jiggling coming. I'm like, where is it? I'm like looking down at my sleeve. It just rolled right under my arm. I was like, oh, there it is.